iHeart, get ready. Fantasy football is here. Welcome to the Full-Time Fantasy Show. FulltimeFantasy.com is home to the Fantasy Football World Championships and the best players in the world. Real money winners giving their secrets to help you win. Now exclusively on iHeart. This is the Full-Time Fantasy Show with your host, the one, the only, Dr. Roto.
Buddy, it's Dr. Roto. Get out the insurance cards. Get out the copay. The office is open, my friends. All right, lots of news. We've got some people who are getting paid. That's right. Ezekiel Elliott gets paid. He gets a 6-year deal for $90 million, including $50 million guaranteed. I'd like a job where I got $50 million guaranteed. I'd even take $5 million guaranteed. I'm easy like that, you know? But look, is Zeke better than Todd Gurley? Yeah. Is he better than a healthy Todd Gurley? Maybe not. But he's better than an injured Todd Gurley. Pretty darn good player. So, Ezekiel Elliott is a star. I mean, I would think the only guys who would deserve more money one day would be Saquon Barkley and Christian McCaffrey. After that, Zeke deserves, he's arguably the best, but I would say these three guys deserve the most money. They do. They deserve the most money. Okay? So that's how it works. I'm sorry that it affected fantasy drafts for people. I'm sorry that people vacillated with taking Zeke. I think in my heart, I always knew Zeke was going to sign. I always felt that Jerry Jones felt that he couldn't win a Super Bowl without him, which he can't, by the way, right? That's fact. But I think the truth of the matter is he had to pay him. Now, fantasy owners, we like certainty. And I didn't want to take him at pick 4 because, God forbid, he missed 3 or 4 weeks. That put me in a bind. So I was taking DeAndre Hopkins, and I don't regret that. I don't regret it. I think I had pick 4 in one draft, and I took DeAndre Hopkins. I don't regret it. I might in week 16, but I don't regret it now. But he was going like pick 10, pick 11, pick 12. I mean, look, whoever did that is going to win a league. Has a real good shot of winning a league. Tell you that right now. Kimmer did it. I think Kimmer did it in a World Championship. Got him at 12. I mean, that's just, you've got to be willing to take the risk. Now, I'll say this. For those of us out there who play in 1 or 2 leagues, you don't want to risk your hard-earned money on Zeke signing. For those of you who play 20 leagues, you should have, right? Because you could always have 1 or 2 with Zeke and the rest without him. So, and that's why, look, is it an unfair advantage to have more teams than not? No, it's just reality. It's the world we live in. It's America. That's how we do it, right? The rich have more, and the people who don't have as much money have less. You know, you go to jail, you have a better lawyer, you have a better chance of getting out. Ask OJ, right? So that's how it works. So Tony Pollard owners, you did nothing wrong. You hedged your bet. It was the smart move. Now, Tony Pollard is pretty much useless, except for maybe the first week where I've got to think that Zeke is going to get 20 to 30 snaps, and Pollard will be part of the offense. I think what Pollard proved, though, is that he is a legitimate handcuff to Zeke, and I certainly would take him at around 10 or 11. Somebody's still going to take him around 7 or 8. That won't be me, but I don't think you're going to get him at around 19 or 20. I just think he'll be gone by that point. Okay? So if you want Pollard, you might be able to get him around 9, 10, 11. You still need to take him. Okay, who else got paid? Jared Goff got a whole lot of money. 4 years, $134 million with $110 million guaranteed. I think this is an issue here. I like Jared Goff. I do. I don't know if I love Jared Goff. I like him. But when you're sinking that kind of money into Gurley and Goff, I worry about the rest of your team, right? I worry how you pay everybody. Maybe that defense starts to look a little thin. Maybe those safeties don't hit as well. Maybe your offense is great, but your defense sucks. And what happens there is you make it to the championship game, but you don't make it to the Super Bowl. So I'm not cautiously optimistic there. I'm cautious. I'm cautious. I don't think you have a choice. You have to pay Goff. You do. But when you got Goff and Gurley and you're paying all that kind of money, it's going to take its toll elsewhere. So you got to watch that carefully. All right, Melvin Gordon. I feel badly for Melvin Gordon. I do. You see Zeke getting paid, and you're not. And look, Melvin Gordon deserves to get paid. Not Zeke money, but money. He deserves to get paid. I mean, I don't know if it's Le'Veon Bell money, but close to it. The Chargers aren't going to do it. The Chargers don't need to do it. They have Eckler and Justin Jackson, and they told them to go find a trade, and now the Chargers are like, well, look, I want a first-round pick. You're not going to get a first-round pick, idiots. That's not what's going to happen. Not going to get that. Maybe you get a third, but you're not getting a first-round pick. So Melvin Gordon owners, man, you're in a bind. He's either going to sit out until week 10 or he's going to come back and be miserable. I don't know. I know I'm not drafting him. I'm telling you that right now. I guess I saw him going round 7 of a draft. That's a smart pick. Sure, I have no problem with that in round 7. Before that, I don't know. Just don't know. I'm nervous. All right, Jordan Reed remains in league's concussion protocol. I don't know why people draft this guy. He stinks. He's one concussion from being in a retirement home in Boca. How many times do I have to tell you that? Stop drafting Jordan Reed. Stop the madness. All right, Doug Peterson confirmed that Deshaun Jackson will play against the Redskins. That should be good. I think he will play, and he always plays well against the Redskins, right? Very good DFS play. And Odell Beckham Jr. Roto ready to go against the Titans. Like you were worried. Seriously, like you were worried. I mean, who on the Titans can stop him? Nobody can stop him. Beckham is going to have a day. All right, the Dolphins listed Kenyon Drake as their starting running back. I'm not shocked about that. I mean, Kalen Ballage is okay. He's not great. He is a complimentary player. He is not the player. When people were taking him in round 7 and 8, I was never on that bandwagon. You guys know that. ESPN is reporting the Giants are going to give Evan Engram a massive role this season. Well, you have Sterling Shepard. Who else do you have there? Golden Tate is out. You got no options. If you're not going to throw to Evan Engram, who are you going to throw to? I still am not taking Evan Engram in round 6. I don't know. I've got to think about that. I like Evan Engram, but the Giants stink. And opposing teams, I don't think he's matchup proof. That's my problem with Engram. When I think about it, I think that I like him some weeks. I certainly like him against teams who don't play well against the tight end. But do I love him? I don't know. I think I like him. I don't love him, right? I like him a lot. Don't get me wrong. I like him a lot. But I don't know if I'm going to pay the premium for him. I may just wait and take Mark Andrews or David Njoku or somebody like that. All right, shockingly, Michael Crabtree is one of the starters in Arizona. They've said it's Fitzgerald, Christian Kirk, and Michael Crabtree. What about Keyshawn Johnson? What about Andy Isabella? I'm confused. I know that Cliff Kingsbury knows Crabtree from their days at Texas Tech, but seriously? Is he really that good? I'm not playing him. I'm not drafting him. Maybe you will. I'm just not doing it. All right, Dante Pettis is the number 1 receiver on the 49ers depth chart. We talked about this, if not on this podcast and on this radio show. I think Kyle Shanahan was sending a message to Dante Pettis. Give me your best. If you don't, then you're going to not play for me, right? Give me your best, otherwise you'll be benched. And if that's the incentive that Dante Pettis needs, then so be it. Some players need the incentive plan, right? Don't play, you get benched. Okay, I get it. So I do like Dante Pettis. I think he's pretty solid and underrated. Here's something that shocked me. The Bengals signed or drafted Travion Williams from Texas A&M, but they just signed Giovanni Bernard to a 2-year, $10 million contract extension. I'm a little shocked by that. You have Joe Mixon. You had Travion Williams, so you must not believe in Travion. Or you felt that Mixon needs a break this year, so you signed Giovanni Bernard, who I thought was going to be gone. I thought he was going to be gone, but at 2 years, $10 million, he's not going anywhere. So I think Gio Bernard is slightly better than people think. I'm still not taking him more than round 12, but I will take him. All right, had an auction draft last night. My home league that we've been doing since, 16 years now, something like that? It's so funny. So we do it on CBS Sportsline, and the draft grades came out today. I'm very upset. I am very upset. I got an A. I don't want an A. I like it better when CBS hates my team. When CBS likes my team, that means I did something wrong. I am very upset about this. Really. I liked it so much better when they told me Kenny Golladay was my worst pick last year. I got Kenny Golladay for $4, and they said it was my worst pick in the draft. What do you know, CBS? My God, what high-stakes leagues have you won? Nothing. Seriously. Now I feel like I'm cursed. It's like the Madden curse, the Dr. Roto curse. CBS told me I was going to win the league. Oh my God, I know I'm doomed. Doomed. So upset. I actually like my team. I came in with Patrick Mahomes, Christian McCaffrey, and Juju Smith-Schuster. So it's kind of hard to screw that up. I got me some Leonard Fournette. I got me some Chris Godwin. And I got me some Curtis Samuel. I rounded that team out very nicely. I did. So I'm pretty happy with that. All right, over the next few days, there are going to be a lot of drafts taking place, okay? So what I want you guys to do, I don't know how many drafts you're doing, but I think you need to shake it up a little bit. And I'm doing a lot of drafts. I've got one tonight, I've got one Thursday, I've got one Friday, and I've got 3 on Saturday, okay? So I literally have 6 drafts before the end of the weekend. My brain is going to be on fire. I know I can't do the same draft in every league. I know I may like certain players, but I have to start diversifying. So, for example, if I have no shares of Beckham, this might be the time when I do it. I want to get a share or 2 of guys I like. Now, I always want to stick to the guys I love, right? I always want to stick to the guys I love. But there are guys I like, and there are guys I don't have any of, right? So if I have no Julio Jones anywhere. And he's Julio Jones Roto. He's a love child, right? But I have none of them anywhere. Maybe I have to take Julio Jones at some point. I've got to think about that. So in a draft when I'm picking 8 or 9, maybe I have to entertain Julio Jones, right? So I think now is a good time if you've drafted 5, 6, 7 drafts and you've got 1 or 2 more, diversify your portfolio, right? You know, stocks and fantasy are very similar. And that's why it's great that we're working with Jim Cramer, right? From the street. You know who he is. Bull Market Fantasy. Check it out on Twitter. But it's the same concepts. So I want to diversify my portfolio. If my portfolio is too much of one stock and that stock goes down, I'm in trouble. Now, I have way too much Derrick Henry this year. Way too much Derrick Henry. I'm going to make a concerted effort not to take him in the next 6 drafts. Maybe 1 draft. I have him like 8 drafts already. If he doesn't play well, I'm in big trouble. I can't go all in on that. So I've got to diversify my portfolio and make sure that I have different guys in different areas, right? Maybe I have Mark Ingram. Maybe I have James White. Maybe I have Austin Eckler. I got to diversify it. Maybe I have Sony Michel. I can't go all in on one guy. It will get me in trouble. And remember, I don't win high-stakes leagues by doing that. Okay? So I highly encourage you, if you're doing drafts over the next coming days, diversify as best you can. I think you'll be happy that you did. You know what else you'll be happy about? Joining fulltimefantasy.com. Enter the promo code ROTO50 for 50% off your first 2 months. Also go to si.com/fantasy. That's where you're going to see all the guys, right? Ronas, Frankie, Sean, Dr. Roto, si.com/fantasy. All right, guys, time now to put away the insurance cards, put away the copay. The office is closed, my friends. I don't want to forget playffwc.com, playffwc.com. Remember, that's where you sign up for our drafts. Get in one of them. It's not too late. All right, if you're traveling out to Vegas in the next couple of days, travel safely. I hope you make it there one piece. Sadly, I will not be out there this year, but I'm hoping to be back there next year. But I'm sure you guys will have a great time. It's a once-in-a-lifetime experience. And hopefully not once in a lifetime. Hopefully you come back every year. All right, guys, this is Dr. Roto saying be well and take care.
Thanks for listening to Full Time Fantasy. There's never been a better time to join and go full-time. Visit fulltimefantasy.com. Use the promo ROTO50 for 50% off your first 2 months. And don't forget, fantasy players, please thumbs up the podcast on the iHeart app. See you next time.